you guys ever, if you're not in a pack of
Like a fly.
you definitely should show up. Cool. That's not this time.
Alright, here's our plane. N263 NE. There is so far. There's Rich, pilot. I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take co-pilot.
How's that?
I'll take co-pilot.
Holy shit. That's sweet. Alright, I'm gonna go and make some money this coming week. So you gotta love our sales.
Check all the lights and all that. Daytime, but part of the pre-flight is to check all the lights.
Alright.
Yeah.
See, they're all. At nighttime, it's important, but yeah, it's not so much.
Yeah, do all the checks, man.
Yeah. A little thing is called a stall indicator. If the plane gets too slow, it actually will trigger before the plane actually stalls, so that you know that the plane's about to stall.
That's nice.
You never want to hear that noise. Not dangerous, but it's not. Okie dokie.
There's a chain back here, should we
Later.
All right. We get the whole process, huh?
No.
Go into my nifty bag. All right.
Just the
So we check all the levers.
sure, all the water.
These are the flaps. So when we're actually landing, we'll deploy the flaps in order to give us more of an angle when we're flying. And there's the owner. What's going on?
Can you park on any one of those spots in that row where the arrows usually go? Because this is somebody's. We rent this spot to them.
Not a problem. Park it over there.
Somebody just parked it last night by mistake.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right. These are called the ailerons. These actually cause this is what ties to the yoke that's in the plane. So the little thing that you can turn left and right.
Okay.
And so that causes the plane to roll. So it gives it this motion.
Okay.
You'll notice that when we actually go and taxi, you don't actually even use the stick to control the plane. It's all controlled by your feet. So, kind of interesting thing. All right.
You got full tank gas.
Full tank of gas. What we also need to do is we actually strain some of the fuel from the just to make sure that there's no water inside of it. If there's water, it'll go to the engine and cause the engine to pick up and maybe misfire. So, what's that? Water always floats to the top of gasoline, so those but this is actually clear. So this blue tinge to the fuel that's used in here is called lead. Each fuel is actually color coded. So generally it's a little greener in color. So, but this is blue, so that means that it's the right fuel there. Pressure the tires. Make sure that there's no extra dings or anything on the airframe.
I'll do the one.
One in the back actually has the key.
Oh. There's one flying out.
They get much smaller than actual cars because there's no friction really in the air. So car engines have to be stronger to pull the wheels against the ground. But there's no actual. Normally it's supposed to be between 6 and 8 quarts of oil in there. You can probably use a little bit, so you don't need to the engine will fall out. Engine battery looks good. That side looks good.
All right.
If there's a chunk on the blade, it actually will, that means that that part of the blade's actually weaker. And so if something happens where the wind kind of pushes a certain part of the blade, it'll cause some warping of the blade. And if that happens, the wheels start flying like this. And so that's a big problem. So you always check to make sure there's no actual like damage to the bird.
Hey, you could actually be an instructor.
What's that?
You could actually be an instructor now.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Just make sure that there's air in the tires. Looks good. Then, so there's
not a gauge like in your car, is there?
for the tires.
Yeah.
I mean, there is not one specifically. You can have one if you want, but normally you can tell by the squeezing them full. So check the gas here. This little sump here is basically where the fuel, when the fuel gets to this point here, you want to check to make sure there's no water in that point also.
I'll grab the video camera about that. Go ahead.
When I went to North Dakota, we flew that plane. Four of us we flew that. So we flew 4 of us in that plane all the way out to North Dakota. And then the 2 people took this plane back here, and then a day before we did. And one other guy flew a plane that was identical to this one.
Okay.
And we just basically flew like 2 miles away from each other at all times. So,
I drove to South Dakota.
see, it's even long.
Yeah, we're at the Rushmore.
How long?
Mount Rushmore. Yeah, that was one of the marathon road trips.
How long was that?
Like 11 hours.
Yeah, 10 of which I drove. Yeah, from Chicago, like 12 hours.
From Chicago.
So everybody knows what's fast on the from here.
And there's no traffic. Exactly. And it flew like, my trip took me over like the Great Lakes, so I didn't have to go below them and all that thing, so straight over.
How much would you like to see that?
Scary as all get up there.
Can I take a picture?
Hi, buddy.
Camera? Alright, we're going in.
We're gonna get that plane next
Alright,
time.
we're about to get devirginized here, so
The bigger plane right there. Looks harder. Alright, one sec. Going this way.
Andy.
Bob
Bob
from accounting.
From accounting. Where's the stapler?
Yeah, we're doing it.
riding a plane.
That's right. The goateed Chi-Town homeboy.
When you get the fun name.
Exactly.
Summer and winter time, man, people have these big jackets on.
Oh.
And it's like, you're like,
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't account for. We went skydiving on a nice summer day, but up there it didn't really matter.
They took Sean Point hockey quick. Alright, so the door is probably going to try and close on you, so if you want to close it just a little bit, you don't have to actually close it all together, but close to you, so you don't have to really worry. Okay. Pressure good. You guys all set?
Oh yeah.
Clear! Normally yell out clear to make sure that everybody else hears that you're going to start the engine. And hopefully it'll start.